This film I love. It's from Sam Osborn, and it's a reminder of the value of work and a look into a world that's much like our own, but it's from a slightly different time. Hey Sam, how's it going?
Good. Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much. Tell us a bit about your work and what you do.
My name's Sam Osborn, and I guess I got started right after college. At Vice, right when they were kind of first getting into video, and I spent 3 years kind of on staff there, and then went freelance, and probably went freelance too early and struggled for a long time, and then finally got my feet and started making the things that I wanted to make. And Night Shift was really one of the first kind of larger pieces. It's a 4-episode piece, so there's 3 other pieces that come after this episode, and it was kind of one of the first pieces that I really, we came up with, we pitched, it happened, someone picked it up, gave us money to make it, and we got to make it really the way we set out to do. And so it was really one of the first things that I could stand back from as a freelancer and say I'm proud of that.
That's amazing. Like you said, it's a 4-part series. Tell us about the production process. So how long did you spend with each character during that time period?
So the idea was to try and spend 2 or 3 nights with each character. And just for the first night, just don't bring a camera, try and just bring an audio recorder. We didn't want to do any sit-down interviews. We really just wanted to record them talking about their story. The main inspiration for this and for any kind of doc about labor is Studs Terkel's book Working. And so it's really just about trying to let these people talk about themselves in their jobs. And so that was really the goal of the first night. And then when we came back to successive nights, we would try and just, hopefully they're more used to us. Hopefully they'll just let us hang around them with a camera, and hopefully their bosses won't get in the way at the same time. And we did that, and it took, I think we took a whole summer to film it. It was partly because it's just hard to get people to let you film them doing their job. People are kind of suspicious when you tell them, can we film you at work? They're wondering if there's like legal problems, if they're doing anything wrong, or if, some are maybe illegal immigrants and don't want that exposed. There's kind of a lot of things people get worried about. And so it took us a full summer of nights of just filming kind of like long nights with each character. But it was good. It was really only, for 90% of the shoots, it was just my producer and I there. And sometimes it was just me, and it was just long nights in New York City. And then fighting traffic on the way back in the mornings.
Oh, I bet that commute was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Was there anybody who you would have liked to film, but you didn't end up getting access to?
That was the thing. Like, the casting was, like, we could have used like a year to cast, just because there's so many stories about so many jobs people do that are fascinating. We definitely want to do something with the MTA, and our original thought was like a track worker, someone who has to like prepare the tracks and go deep in the tunnels. And it was doable, but you have to do a long training session with the MTA for them to allow you to like step foot onto the tracks. That was the one I think we like from day one, like the first pitch deck always had like track worker, we're gonna get it, we're gonna make it happen. And we kind of ended up having to like lower expectations there.
Another question we have, which may be self-evident by the times that you filmed, but have you ever worked a night shift?
I did. Well, I worked the pre-dawn shift at coffee shops all through college and in high school. And I did work a couple night shifts at my first job at Target. I never did like a true night shift where it was like clocking in at 11 p.m. every night.
Tell us a bit about your decision of the visual look of the films. So it's black and white, very high contrast at points. How did you decide that this is what you wanted to achieve with the films?
And part of it is sort of just like, in a technical sense, you're going to be dealing with a lot of like sodium halogen light. And it was like, do we want this movie to just be like all orange? And so on some level, like it was a way to deal with color temperatures. But then on another level, it was trying to kind of make every job look dignified in some way. Some of them are really sort of high class. We have doctors, we have bakers, people whose jobs do look elegant when you film them no matter what. And others could use that black and white elegance to kind of even it out. And New York is really good at that. New York rises to the occasion every time with black and white.
Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for showing it.